Happy New Year, everyone. My hair's a little messed up. Um, this it's January 1st, 2017. It's about 11:17 a.m. in Winmore, PA, right outside of Philadelphia in the suburbs in the USA. Um, I when I first started my videos as a vegan bodybuilder trying to get back in shape, I really didn't follow through with it. Had a lot of stuff going on. I just started a new job, and and it wasn't a good environment. Let's start with that. I got a job, and first of all, your union wasn't that great. They really unions aren't strong as they used to be, and not only that, the benefits was okay. Could have been better. Pension plan. They did have a pension. They just raised it, but for me, I'm 50 years old and I'm trying to be in a great environment, good vibes, and everything gives off vibes, whether it's people, animals, things. That's why when you see a house immediately or a car, you said, "Oh, that's the one for me," because everything gives off energy. And I didn't feel that that atmosphere was conducive to what I really want. With the new year coming in, you have to decide for yourself. You know, some people know instantly what their goals and dreams are and what they should do in life. Other people, it takes them time. I mean, if they have a mentor, if they get a mentor in their life that will help them in their journey through this life. Other people, they still lost in doing jobs that they hate doing, and I don't want to be that way. I want to do something I enjoy doing, that I love doing, and I want to be happy around people, and that's where I am in a point of my life. Um, so I worked a job for 3 months, made it through my probation, and I quit. Didn't like the environment. I didn't like working around the group of people I was working with. I prefer to work with myself. I mean, work by myself. Um, and like I said, they're a very racist company, of course, when you get to the very racist company. Like most companies are racist, let's be honest. But there are some good guys there, not too many, but didn't like it there, so, and I couldn't see myself retiring from there, so moved on to bigger, better things. And I saw this company that I was looking at a few years ago, and I found out they were hiring, so hopefully I get that. It's closer to where I live. My goals, so I haven't really been doing my bodybuilding thing. My diet was sucked because I was eating oxtails and king crab legs and stuff I shouldn't be eating, chicken and stuff like that, and eating out a lot. And I really not supposed to be doing that, but I don't eat raw. I'm not a raw vegan, so I'm not at that extreme. I would never be that extreme because that takes a lot of energy, and I'm trying to gain size, so I'm sticking with the beans. I do eat cooked foods. I do eat like the frozen fruits, and I make smoothies. I do juicing, so I do save the fiber, and I reconstitute it with organic apple juice in a glass pitcher that I get at Whole Foods. Let me say something about Whole Foods. Whole Foods is overpriced, of course it is. But what I like about Whole Foods, they have great customer service, and if you are unhappy with any product you purchased, even though you opened it and you you didn't like it, you could take it back and get a refund or get store credit, whatever whatever you want. But That's what I like about Whole Foods. I don't like their prices, but like I said, good customer service. And if you return anything, regardless if you have a receipt or not, they will give you a refund or store credit. So shout out to Whole Foods. And Trader Joe's, but be careful. A lot of things in Trader Joe's and Whole Foods is marked organic. Remember, if it doesn't have seeds in it, like apples or bananas, and it's marked organic, or grapes, especially grapes should have seeds in it. Bananas should have seeds in it. And I know there's a lot of foods now genetically modified where it is labeled organic and it's not organic, especially if it doesn't have seeds. So that's a telltale sign. Just be careful. If you know the food that you eat, it comes from a farm and they don't use pesticides or herbicides, that's good enough. Organic is supposed to be the best, but be careful of the labeling and the type of foods that you buy. I'm planning on eating something called yucca. It's like a root. It tastes pretty good actually. I'm gonna plan on getting more of that. I think like a lot of Asian stores carry it, but be careful with the Asian stores because if you buy something and you try to take it back, guess what? No refunds. That's the only thing about Asian stores. But I shouldn't say not all Asian stores, but a lot of them. Probably most of them you can't take. You're not once you purchase something, that's it. You're not returning it. You can't return it. New Year, so I haven't been working out. Depressed, a lot of depression and stuff like that goes along with the territory. Still been doing my Diatomaceous Earth first thing in the oil pulling with coconut oil, Diatomaceous Earth. I was going to do some jogging today with my 50-pound weight pack, 5-pound ankle weights, and like 3-pound dumbbells in each hand, but I think I'm going to just do a workout. It's going to be a brutal because I haven't worked out, God knows, really consistently for over a year. I mean, not a year, but it's been a while since I worked. Yeah, a year. So for me to be back in shape, it'd take me a good 5 or 7 months. And then to get where I want to be, it'd probably take me about 3 to 5 years, consistent training. Also taking off to let my body recuperate. Taking time off and letting your body rest. I'm not pushing myself too hard. That's just enough. I'm not trying to be like Dorian Yates or Ronnie Coleman. Was it 6 and 8-time Mr. Olympia. And I'm not trying to do that, but trying to keep on this vegan thing. And yes, I've been cheating with KFC too. KFC is my kryptonite, actually. I love KFC. But I plan on doing, I have to do a lot. I mean, I really have to, like I said, get strict with my diet. I'm just eating some oranges and papaya. Papaya, I don't know, maybe I had a bad papaya, but I didn't care for the papaya too much. So I'm snacking on that, waiting for my food to heat up. And I'm eating, my main diet is quinoa, black and red quinoa, and I actually had to grind it up using my Vitamix. If you don't have a Vitamix, definitely get one. I had to grind it up because I noticed every time I try to boil my quinoa and I add like brown basmati, organic quinoa, organic brown basmati rice, and black wild rice. So black wild rice. That's not organic, but I mixed them together. But I noticed I have to grind my quinoa up because before I would boil it for an hour and it seems like it's not digesting, or it still tastes kind of hard. Like, I never even cooked it. So I ground it up and I noticed it's a lot softer and it's like more, my body is absorbing it better. I plan on taking some supplements as far as iodine. I think InfoWars Infowars for AlexJones.com. He has the iodine with the help of this scientist who has a website, and he's supposed to be pretty good. So I'll probably order that. Add it to my water that I have in my refrigerator, my half-gallon of water, pitchers of water. So adds maybe like 5 or 10, probably 10 drops of it, of the iodine, so my body gets the iodine it needs. And try to be, like today I'm going to start my workout, and just trying to be more focused and happy, and putting God first, and enjoy what you're doing in life. So those are my goals. So today I'm gonna start. So as soon as I finish eat, I gotta hit the weights, and it's gonna be brutal because I haven't done it in probably 7 or 8 months. For whatever reason I stopped. Things happen, so that's life. So I need to get back on track. So that's why I haven't posted a video in a while. Different topics. UFC, was it UFC 20? Was it 207? I think it's 20. Ronda Rousey, she lost. I think she got. They stopped the fight in the first round, and she has nothing to be ashamed about. She was on top for a while. I guess you never stay on top for too long. And so she got. Whether she comes back or not, I don't know. Her second loss, and like I said, if she retires, that's great. She has nothing to prove. She probably has to change a coach, because I don't think her coach is that. Her mom doesn't even like her coach. If I had a coach and my mom didn't care for the coach, and my mom is a pretty honest person, I probably wouldn't even want to deal with the coach. But she put up a good fight. I guess she did a lot for women's MMA, and so she has the money. I guess she'll probably do commercials and movies. I don't know how that will affect her career as far as getting into acting. What else? I probably, like I said, I'm hoping I get this job, the job that I want this year, or something that makes me happy. So hopefully I do that. I hope this job has a great pension, pension plan. I just weighed myself. I'm about 197. I'm not really in good shape. So my goal is hopefully the end of this year. By staying consistent, I could probably get up to maybe 225. Like a lean, I would say a lean 225. On a vegan diet. Try to be consistent with my diet, and not to cheat, of course. No more oxtails or KFC, just my boring diet. Trying to incorporate more supplements, natural supplements, like I said, iodine from crystals, not the man-made iodine from chemicals. You don't want that. You want to get the one from crystals. Like I said, Infowars.com has it with Alex Jones, so I'll probably order some of his. And then you got several other companies called QuaiPharmacy.com, and that's Quai, QAUAI, Quai Pharmacy, FARMCY.com. QAUAI Pharmacy, FARMACY. QuaiPharmacy.com. You got Earthshift, EARTHSHIFT.com. And it's another rawfoodsworld.com. RAW, Wall Food, FOODWORLD.com. Wallfoodworlds.com. Those are some great. They're not paying me. I wish they did, but they're not paying me. They got some good companies, and also Amazon, of course. Just check around. It's another one too. Shit, I can't even think of it. And when I remember it, I'll let you know. A lot of great things. I did vote for Trump. Yeah, I've heard he's racist, he probably is. But you know, one thing about Trump, the Republicans hate him as much as the Democrats, and I think he really, and he's already started. You know, he saved like 1,000 jobs, and I think he's going to help the coal miners start up the coal plants. You say what you want about him. But I think he's going to change. He's against the establishment. At least that's what he tells us. Now, whether he really is going to do anything, and I think he will. Obama has done anything for blacks or whites, so we got fooled by him just, for the color of the skin. Go figure that one. The only thing I've seen that he's done is bail out banks and host parties for celebrities in the White House that was built by slaves, and play golf. And you can't really believe the media. That's why I tune into Drudge Report to Alex Jones on InfoWars on YouTube. I don't think Matt Drudge has a YouTube channel. But the mainstream media, they give you a lot of lies and false, a lot of false things on mainstream media. That's why I don't listen to it. I'm just, I'm a YouTube guy, so I like watching YouTube. Very entertaining. So I think this year I'm going to have to stay focused and probably be shooting out more videos, and trying to live a good life, of course. I'm gonna probably be showing progress reports of my body I should do every month or so. So I might do that at the end of the month. I'll show you what I look. Well, you already know what I look like before. So it hasn't changed much. So. On a vegan diet, like I said, my weight has, when I first started the vegan, my weight dropped, but I wasn't really working out like I should. Like I said, I'm not into raw foods only. I said I do cook my beans, so like protein and stuff. You get protein from everything from fruits and vegetables. Majority of my protein I get from beans and quinoa, the black rice and basmati rice, of course. And that's about it. I noticed even when I was cheating, I was eating chicken, KFC or whatever, Whole Foods chicken. I didn't really feel that great, to be honest with you, after I ate it. But, it did taste good. It did taste good though. So, excuse my hair. I didn't comb my hair, and my hair's been growing too. Let me show you how long my hair is. My hair used to be like almost touching my butt, but now, I'll show you. It's getting there. My hair should be a lot longer, but I had to cut it for a job, and it was for a temporary position with hopes that I got the position permanently, but that didn't work out. Yeah, thanks UPS. UPS as far as the benefits and pensions, great pension. I think you could do 25 years and get like $4,300 in their pension plan, right? $4,300 a month, which is damn good compared to other places. But they're on you. They're like they're on you, like on your literally on your back with a whipping you. But if you could deal with that, like I said, it's just a job. But I don't want a job like that. Plus, I don't want to have to for me to work there, I would have to cut my hair again. And I thought about it because their contract is up in another 2 years, and For what I was told, they'll probably be up to like 40 an hour for the drivers and the package car drivers and tractor trailer guys, and their probably pensions will be a little higher too. So, but I don't want to be that person that'll work just for the money. Yeah, the money is important, but I got to be happy with what I do. I'm more so looking for a good salary and a good salary and a good pension, and yeah, benefits of course. I love it what I do, so that's what I'm looking forward to. The new year 2017. Shout out to Donald Trump. People laughed at him when he was trying to run. Don't believe everything you hear about him. Do I believe he's racist? Tell me what president wasn't racist? But I think Donald is going to help everybody. I think Obama helped nobody but himself. Yeah, I heard that reported on was it TMZ or one of those outlets that he put down $5 or $7 million on a house in California, and where did he get that money from? Because I know the American people there's hardly see no increase in jobs. Like I said, he really did. He's part of the establishment, of course. Do I believe? I believe he's gay. I believe his wife is a transvestite, just like Joan Rivers came out and said, and she was dead serious. She wasn't joking, and that's known in the gay community. I heard, and not too long after that, she was killed. Do I believe he's part of the Illuminati? Yes. Do I believe he worships Satan, just like a lot of the people in Congress and entertainment? They into child sex crimes against kids and satanic rituals with kids that are tortured and murdered and raped. Yes, the elites, they're sick and they're into that stuff. They worship Satan. So Satan wants to do opposite of what God wants, just to mock him, to show God that people are willing to follow him for their own endeavors, whether it's fame, fortune, or money. And you find a lot of entertainers will do that. You find a lot of entertainers will dress up as women. Male actors will dress up as women, and don't think they're doing it just to do it. It's because it's that satanic pull that they have, that they know that they have to do that to make the money they're making. And I don't want to live my life sell out yourself, sell out your soul, and a lot of them do. And I saw some, and do I believe? Oh, and also, I don't know. I'm just talking about a lot of stuff. And also, do I believe that? And I saw some things on YouTube about Antarctica that they did have, that the Nazi did have underground bases under ice, and that they were communicating with demonic influences, of course, fallen angels. So anyway, that Hitler wasn't. I mean, I think that was something, and I believe that he was too much of a coward to kill himself. One, so they took Hitler to the Antarctica. They set up underground bases, and they have underground bases all over this planet, and especially in the United States, Great Britain. They got them all over, and they're linked to each other. And when I say they, the military industrial complex, you got the Bilderbergs, the Rothschilds, the Queen of England, who's a reptilian, who's a demonic reptilian, and look up some. You could look this up as well on YouTube. That there was an orphanage, and she would visit this orphanage and take kids out of there and then never bring them back. So. Do I believe she's a demonic reptilian who eats, rapes, and murders children and drinks their blood and eats? Absolutely, and that's why Princess Diana wanted to leave out of there, because she seen that she could change it in reptilian. Even Russia President Putin even said that she changed in front of him to a reptilian. She's evil. That whole monarch, I don't know why they even have because do the people even vote for who they want to be in it? Because they're definitely not helping the people there. They're only helping themselves. I don't know why the people don't just overthrow that wicked queen and her damn family. Because do they do anything for poor or or middle class? No, they only do. They own trillions of dollars. They own the land. Those are evil. Like I said, they're into that satanic rituals where they murder, eat, and rape children and babies and people. God knows they're evil. And there's a lot of evil people out there like that. There is a spiritual warfare going on here, folks, and it's been on. It's been like this to the dawn since Satan was banned from heaven. So and he's trying to influence man, and it's in our schools. It's in our money. Even I just saw a video posted on the ball that was dropped in New York. It was a triangle with all CNI in it. It was, I guess, made out of glass or whatever, and the small triangles that made up that big ball. It had all CNI, just like our money. This you gotta understand. Satan will give you whatever you want, whatever it is. He don't care about money. He don't care about material. He just wants your soul. And people are stupid enough to think that, you know, that money or material thing will last forever because you're still going to have to meet the Creator when it's all said. And do you think He will forgive you? You got to change your ways. And Saint, that's the shortcut. Just like when people take drugs to. There's no shortcuts in life, whether it's taking drugs for bodybuilders. And Kevin Lavone, this is for you. Kevin Lavone said that bodybuilding professional bodybuilder is a safe sport. It's not a safe sport, Kevin. You need to wake up. And now you back on the drugs again. And but they all, most of them will admit they take drugs. But you got some guys. That's professional bodybuilding dark secret. They want you to believe that that's all they do is eat, train. No, it's the drugs that get them. Yes, do you have to have good genetics? Of course, to reach that upper echelon. But without the drugs, do you think those guys be walking on the stage like that? Of course not. You could do it. Can you do it with hard work? There's certain people out there that put those guys to shame. And that's just working out naturally, eating the right kind of foods. But those type of guys, they don't care about professional bodybuilding. To them, that's a joke. It's just living a good life. You don't need to take drugs or worship Satan to be where you want. It just takes like a lot of hard work. The belief in God, Jehovah, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, of course. Even though I don't. I've been backsliding. I'm not really a churchgoer, but I love God. I believe in God. I mean, even Satan believes in God. Of course he does, but he doesn't love him. He tries to do everything opposite of what God wants. I want to try to live a better life, of course, and that's a journey in itself. Relationship-wise, no relationships. The women today seems like they're all about money, and it's hard to meet a good quality woman, especially in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. These women are so materialistic. It's a shame. Probably if I was down south, I'd probably meet a lot more quality woman. But can't seem to find it here. So more focus on my bodybuilding, of course, and my different goals. So probably working. Hopefully, when I get this job, I'll probably be working a lot. I have a lot of things I need to get done. Like I said, I need to get my house done, redone, build a carriage house, do my landscaping, get my Teslas. Yes, material things, of course. But I'm not really focused on that. That's my goal, to fix up the house and maybe do some. And when all that's done, maybe do some traveling. But I've always been a homebody. What else? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I know a lot of people are gonna start hitting the gyms, which is good. Hopefully they stick with it. New jobs. If you have anything you want me to talk about, let me know. You could, any comments, list your comments. I try to get back to them. If you want to email me, you go paulbodybuilder@gmail.com. Paulbodybuilder@gmail.com. You could send me, if you want me to give you some advice on relationships or whatever. Because I definitely tell you the truth about this. Not what you say, but how you say it. So I'd be easy on you. Yeah, I mean, I would like to meet somebody. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably end up dying alone anyway because, like I said, the women today, they're only out for themselves. They're really, I don't know. I think I'd rather put my faith in God than to put my faith in a woman because they would definitely devastate your life. Or a man. I mean, a man would devastate your life too, of course. But I'd rather be alone, I think. At this point in time, I'm 50 years old and been in and out of relationships. Women will drive you crazy. Some of them are, most of them are crazy. But there's some decent ones out there, and they're very hard to find. I guess it's like being hit by a lightning or getting, you know, or hitting a lottery or something. It's very hard to meet that one. But when you do, you better hold on tight. And when I mean the one, I don't mean like being married 25 or 50 years and all of a sudden she wants to walk out. That's not the one. She was never. I'm talking about the one that really loves you from if you have money or not. And those are rare to find. Who will actually take care of you, literally take care of you, and will look out for you. But there's not too many women like that around. So hopefully a new year, new beginning, 2017. We'll see what happens. The year went by quick. It went by fairly fast, actually. So, yeah, my face is getting kind of fat. But anyway, when I was working out, my face was kind of chiseled for some, I guess because I was doing my cardio too. Um, so, yeah, so I probably cut out a lot of junk and start eating right and living better, of course, a good quality of life. That's about it. Um, Probably fasting. I would like to go on a fast to reset your body, of course, whether you have any health problems or not. I like to try to do like a 30-day and eventually do like a 90-day fast. Try to do that every year if I can. That's going to be rough to do. Um, to do a 90-day fast. But I have to work